Hello, anybody out there? Hey, Susan, how's it going? Hey, Susan, can you tell me if my air conditioner is too loud? Doing good. I am doing good. Been doing shipping all day. Hey, Rhonda, how's it going? You want to come in and hang out, Ron? Well, you can't. Do it on StreamYard. Cool. I'll turn it off. There we go. So, I have been shipping all day long and just thought I would go live because it is very boring out here in this shed by myself and shipping. So I figured I would go live and let y'all talk to me. Hey, Ed. Shipping, Ed. Doing some shipping. So right now I'm shipping some. I got to shrink y'all down a little bit. Right now I'm shipping some Blu-rays for Picky Nicky. And they are going to go media mail. The thing about media mail is the post office doesn't give you free boxes for it. So you gotta go dumpster diving. Picky Nicky. Hey, Peaches. Big old Sounds like something I would do, Kyle. I did up a bunch of comics to send to you, Kyle, a few minutes ago, so they will be going out in the morning. Hey, Kyle, when you get these comics, I'm trying a new way of shipping them. So let me know what you think when you get them. They're going to make it okay. I just want to know what you think about the way they're packaged. You can't just have those. Yeah, I know. I knew this was going to slow me down some. So, Kyle, what's the turnaround on sending a comic off to get it graded? And how come a scale never stays zeroed out? Seems like in between every package I have to re-zero it. Oh yeah, my truck is absolutely packed full. Oh no. First label, already made a mistake talking to you people. 47 days. Well, that's not too terribly bad. I heard there was like a year wait, but then maybe that was for cards. So this package of Blu-rays, to show y'all the difference between media mail and regular priority mail, this package is 14 by 8 by 7, 5 pounds, 10 ounces. And if I was to ship it regular priority, it would be $9 and something. And you got to remember, this is only going about an hour and a half up the road. It would be $9 and something, and shipping it media mail is $5.69. So I'm saving $4 to $5 just by shipping it media mail. Joe fired by Rhonda. I got fired? Sweet. I fired. I'm going to have a beer. I said Pokemon cards, 5-week turnaround for Pokemon cards. Bulk takes longer. Oh, PSA is the one that's taking longer. So I'm going to turn this into a Kyle Elliott Q&A. So what's the difference between the CGC and PSA once you get it graded from them? Is one better than the other, or is one more for comics and one more for cards, or what is that? They hired 70 more graders, so turnaround times might get better. That's good. Kyle has a question for me. Can you just wrap a flat rate box in a garbage bag and send it media mail, or do they frown upon it? They frown upon it. I've actually asked that at the post office. If you don't get caught doing it, it's good. But you got to remember, media mail is the only mail that they can open. They can actually cut your tape and open it up and inspect the insides to make sure that everything you're sending is media. I've heard stories of people sending CDs in a wooden CD rack and sending it media mail, and the post office rejected it and sent it back to them because that wooden rack was not media. Which makes no sense to me, because what's the difference in that wooden rack not being media and the plastic jewel case not being media? I don't know. But it's media mail is one of the things that they will check and double check you on. So I wouldn't push my luck with that. So CGC is the best for comics. PSA is the best for cards, but also most expensive. You had 10% less selling a CGC card. All right. If you was to send the same card to both people, do you think they would grade it the same, or would one come back an 8.5 and the other one come back a 9, vice versa, kind of thing? Anytime I ship jewelry that we showed out on a plaque like this, I always roll it up in bubble wrap so that the pieces aren't touching, and they will make it there. Now the big lots of jewelry that we do in jars and just a big tray laid out of jewelry, those normally get put into a big Ziploc bag, and I take as much of the air out as I can and then roll that whole bag in bubble wrap. But welcome to the Flamingo Shipping Department. Yes, this is the Flamingo Shipping Department. I don't know if any of y'all watch, what is their names? They're up in New Hampshire. Renee, what's their names? The people we got this from. Oh, actually, look on here. And they didn't even put their name on there. It's the people that always say keep dreaming, the Crazy Dreamers. The Crazy Dreamers, one of their channels, but it's not their reselling channel. Thrift Mine, that's it. Thrift Mine. This is my Florida Gator Thrift Mine purchase that I made. I had both of them sign it. So this thing has made it all the way up to New England and then back down here to just outside of Gainesville. The Florida Gators, University of Florida, is only about a 20-minute car ride from here. So always been big Gator fans. Let's see what Kyle's saying now. CGC is stricter. Oh. Well, then you would think that CGC would bring the higher dollar value then when reselling them. Yeah, it does depend. I could see it depending on who graded it, because it is an opinion. So get someone in a bad mood, it'll knock your grade down. That would suck, as much as you're paying for it. Thrift Mine, yes. They are great people to watch. They have some good information, and they have grown quickly. So now all these little brooches, look at these brooches, beautiful. All these brooches, I'll put these in bubble wrap also so that they don't touch. Make sure there's at least one piece of bubble wrap in between them as I roll them up. And get them all ready to ship off. Oh, that's pretty. Look at this. No, the lighting's not very good in here either. But anybody got any questions about shipping or reselling in general that I might be able to answer? Or If I don't know the answer, I'll definitely tell you I don't know. And that'll give me something to go look for later on. And feel free to chat amongst yourselves too. Where'd everybody go? See, I just took all those brooches and now they're all rolled up in bubble wrap. I am boring without you, honey. Why don't you come out here and commentate for me? But that would explain where everybody's at. I'm not offering $1 million chance. Oh, and bad news for resellers. The sailors, sellers, the number 7 boxes that you used to get inside of another box, they now ship them to you wrapped in plastic, so you don't get the free number 7 box also. Lots of auctions. I'm still trying to catch up from our auctions. Sailors, yes. Renee makes fun of me all the time for saying it like that. They're all free. Yes, Susan, all these boxes are free. The only catch is you have to ship it priority when using these boxes. All you have to do is what would they hold your item for? It's still being shipped priority, Ed. I wrap a lot of boxes in plastic just because I don't want them to get wet, because they have stuff like comic books and other things like that that can't get wet in them. I saw the jewelry. Thanks, Rhonda, for holding my audience here, holding them hostage. Yeah, well, post office costs me a ton of money too, with all the stuff of mine that they break and then deny the insurance claim on them, according to what they're saying. It's just a good old government entity. Oh, I'm listening to him. Hey, Larry. How's it going? Larry, probably not going to happen. Yeah, Kyle, it really depends on the post office you go to as to what rules you have to follow and how they interpret their rules, their own rules. One of the good things about where we live out here in the country, we have, I pretty much have the same person every time I go to the post office, so you kind of create a relationship with them. And they kind of keep you informed on what rules you can stretch and what rules they're cracking down on and all that stuff. So So Susan, you work at the post office. What's the skinny on wrapping priority boxes up? Free tape. Ugh. So Susan, what's the rules on them actually opening up a package? When can the post office actually open up a package and look at it? I know I've heard media mail is one that they really dig into. Media mail is the searchable mail. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm very careful with my media mail. And I've always heard comic books are not media mail. Is that comic books and video games are not media mail? Is that true, Susan? Open and check. That is correct. Okay. Good to know. All right, look, my scale got to zero it out again. It's crazy. Do. Hey, Cheryl, how's it going? We were just hanging out, watching me. Ooh, that's not 8 inches. 10 inches. I thought it was 8, but it was really 10. No. 4 pounds, 4 ounces. $8.20. I'll buy it. Fighting headaches in the eye. Ugh. That's horrible. What type of label printer do I use? I use the Rollo. The Rollo. And I love it. Anybody that's ever used the Dymo and the Rollo, let me know what you think. What's your well, which one was your preference between the Dymo and the Rollo? Hey, Jill. Great auction today, Jill. What did I use before the Rollo? I used an inkjet full-page printer, cut and taped my labels on. Not the most efficient way to do it. No, Larry, we have the whole set. We use those TV trays almost every day. Dymo for the win. So why do you like the Dymo better than the Rollo? I've never used a Dymo, so I don't even know what it's about. I do know that the one plus is that you actually put the labels inside the machine, so they're not out back like mine coming out of a box. So for all of you that, well, let me read this. Because I've never used a Dymo. Because I've never used a roll-up. We use the 4XL Dymo printer. Yeah, Pat, not in bed, shipping. So you have any shipping questions, Pat? Is the Dymo expensive? I'm not sure how much the Dymo 4XL is. I think I paid for the Rollo. I don't even remember how much we paid for it. I think it was around $150 new, and it came with 1,000 labels. Nope. Pat D shipped about 8,000 orders in 2020. Well, then why aren't you on doing a shipping Q&A? So, Pat, have you heard anything about them, the post office, if you're using a priority box and you wrap it in plastic, them cutting it off and holding your item for you and making you come pick it up? Oh, and Staples matched it. That's cool. That's good. Hey, little city thrifter. Yes, I do use Pirate Ship, Skywatcher. Do you have Pirate Ship question? $100, Ed. That's a good deal. I agree, Pat. But if you're still shipping at priority, you're just wrapping it to protect your stuff that's inside the box from getting wet and destroyed. Do you think that that is a legit reason for them to hold your package? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If that ever happens to me, Pat, I'm fighting it because I'm still paying for priority shipping. So I don't see any reason why they shouldn't. They should care if I took their free box and added a bag that I paid for to the outside of it. That's what I'm thinking, Susan. But we'll find out soon enough. I'm sure as soon as it starts happening to too many resellers, you'll see the videos everywhere on YouTube. Well, we'd appreciate that, Susan. Come back and let us know. I have trouble finding boxes for media mail. I agree, Ed. They are going to do whatever they want to do. All right, Larry, I'll put it next to it. Oh, yeah, I go through bubble wrap like crazy. So, Pat D's, where on eBay are you ordering these boxes for 35 cents a piece? Alex. Why is Florida a shitty state? Oh yeah, Nikki, I just packaged all your stuff. It's over there on the floor now. Oh, I do. It floods all the time. Don't like the weather in Florida, just hang out about 15 minutes. It'll change. Ed, I completely agree with that. So, let me see if I can turn just a little bit. See this big roll of paper right here? I get these from the newspaper in Gainesville, the Gainesville Sun. In any newspaper that you go to will have those. That's the end rolls off of the printing press. And some newspapers give them away. Some newspapers charge like $2 for them, $2 or $3 for them. But they are really good for void fill. And I think it looks a little more professional to have that blank paper than the newsprint with writing all over it. All right, now I got to catch up with the chat. Seems to be a misconception. Susan, I'm sure you guys do not have time to search packages. Any bulk tape, cheap purchasing tips? I buy tape at about, I think it's 36 rolls at a time, and I think I pay about $40 for it. And it's I guess that's about 1.5 inches, 1 3/4 tape, and then you got to get you a tape gun. That's about the best I've found on tape. Now, I guess I'm going to have to go on to eBay and just search for some boxes there, Pat. I really like every quarter when my store gives me that $50 uh, coupon to go shopping for supplies. I really enjoy packing up on some boxes with that. Yeah, I've never had a flood in Florida either, Jill. I mean, I've had puddles build up, but my chat just jumped and now I don't even know where I was at. I appreciate that, Ed. I try to package everything the best I can. Yeah, Susan, we love our local post office people. They're super good to us. Every time I go in there, she runs over and grabs my stuff out of my post office box without me even having to ask and brings it to me. Christopher, how's it going, buddy? Susan, I am convinced that y'all play football with our packages. I joke with our local people here all the time about it. I've been thinking about getting the 3-inch tape, Pat. Thanks, Susan. Have a good night. Hope I didn't miss you already. I'm trying to catch up on the chat. Yeah, 36 rolls of tape for $40 seems to be about the best I can find. And it still be a decent tape. I wish I could find a big roll of bubble wrap in the dump. All right, Skywatcher. Sandra, we'll see you later. Enjoy the auction. Tease, eating isn't work. This might turn into a dumpster dive for bubble wrap. It's going to be an auction, Nikki. We're moving our Wednesday auction that was normally at 4 o'clock. We're going to back it up to 9 o'clock. And we are going to have some special guests and other friends come in and hang out and sell with us. Ulta has the best bubble wrap. And it smells good. I always get scared to death shipping glass bottles. Oh, Nikki, you got to sniff bubble wrap if you're going to be a reseller. Calm your tits, Rhonda. What's Rhonda? Nikki. Just jump in there and list it. Jump in there and list it. I can tell you it took us a year before our first item that we ever listed sold. We sold hundreds and hundreds of items before that first item ever sold. I thought it was going to become a like a mainstay here in our little shed. Just for that one item. I'm not saying that it took a year for me to sell a item. Just the first item we ever listed took a year for that one item to sell. We had hundreds of items listed that had come and gone. £4. I don't even know who I'm shipping to. Kyle. I'm shipping to Kyle. Y'all can just imagine which Kyle it actually is. Definitely, Nikki. Sniff it. You will be impressed. I know, Kyle Elliott. Could be any of y'all. But it's not you, Kyle Elliott. Yours has already been done. Hey, Joanne. Nope, not that Kyle either. All right, Nikki, have a good night. And list something. Just list one item tonight. Night, Kyle. I'll list two things from my sofa right now. Nobody wants to buy empty beer bottles. Yes, Larry, it is going FedEx, and I will send you the shipping label or the what you asked for, the tracking. Definitely. Oh, I gave the treasure hustlers a wrench, Renee. I answered Larry's question. Gary, what's going on, buddy? Just hanging out. Renee doesn't think I can multitask. Oh, Gary, I hate when I see that statement come up for me from her. It's not you, it's me. Just listening while you pack orders. I know the feeling, Gary. I know the feeling, buddy. You are not. Oh yeah, Gary. What caused your chats to not show up earlier in the auction? Do you know? Did y'all figure it out? What happened? Gary, Rhonda says, check your phone, damn it. Maybe you chat too much. I don't know. All right. Betty Webb. What's going on, Betty Webb? Carolina lady. Welcome, welcome. Gary, make a comment, Renee says. Hey, Cindy. You can't multitask. To let Gary in, I would have to go out and set up a StreamYard and start all over again because I just went live straight from YouTube. Nikki's back. Did you list something, Nikki? As long as you're giving out wrenches. Mentally preparing to do it. Gary says he's not near a camera. Well, Gary, we'll have to get together one night and do this. Hey, Nikki's got a wrench. It's like the Oprah show in here. You get a wrench, and you get a wrench, and you get a wrench. There you go, Betty. Oh, Julie, we were your first wrench. I did not know that. Nikki, are you asking what does a wrench do? Julie. All right, I'm reading the chat and forgetting that I'm shipping. I saw Renee come out the door. Wonder if she's heading this way. Oh, what do we got here? 18 by 10. Yeah, I ain't getting nothing done. I've already done enough packages today, Gary, that my whole truck is full. F-250 four-door. The whole inside of it. There's only room for me to sit. And I still have more to go. Which I don't consider that to be a bad problem. Yeah, if you get caught misusing your wrench on our channel, we will take it away, Rhonda. Remember that. I had to sit down here. My back's starting to hurt. I've been standing here pretty much all day, except for one time that I left to go pick up some stuff that we purchased. to bring to the auction. All right, I'm going to take a break and just hang out with you guys for a little bit. So, I know, Rhonda, I'm just messing with you. Has anybody in the chat went and watched the video that Renee put out about the suitcase full of paperwork that we purchased at an estate sale? Hey, James. Oh, I didn't realize that, Gary. You're doing good, James. Doing good. Hey, Nikki, make sure you go back and watch it. It's a really interesting video. Julie, really cool Mark Martin racing shirt. You going to send it to me? Is that what you said? I miss watching him race. He was always fun to watch. And it didn't matter what car it was. If it was Winston Cup, NASCAR, trucks, sprints, whatever. He was always on top and always just a really cool, down-to-earth kind of guy. Oh, April down to 17 orders. I think that's about where I'm at, too. Yeah, it's a really cool video. I'll give you all a little, not really a spoiler, but I will tell you that this guy did belong to SEAL Team 6 at one point in his career. So it's very cool stuff in there. And there is some stuff in there also about the Kennedy assassination. Well, it looks like Pirate Ship just submitted a payment for my shipping that I've done so far, and it's $209.74 from just today so far. Now, $149 yesterday. That's crazy. And that doesn't include what I've used on Parcel Path. Anybody here use Parcel Path? Yeah, those shipping bills always hurt. They do hurt. Oh, that's nothing, Cheryl. It's nothing. Go Shippo, Parcel Path, and Pirate Ship. Yeah, I'm using Pirate Ship and Parcel Path. So, James, what is the Go Shippo? What's good about them? UPS rates. Okay. It's like you're reading my mind. The chat's coming in as I'm speaking. Oh, Nikki, I use Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is what I use for all of my USPS labels. And then I use Parcel Path for my FedEx labels. And now I'm going to have to check out this Go Shippo for UPS rates. Let me write this Go Shippo down. Go Shippo with 2 P's. And they also have the same rates as top rated sellers. Okay, good, good. Yeah, I'm going to have to check out that Go Shippo. Oh yeah, Gary, the wrench has a lot of control. Sometimes they're cheaper than Pirate Ship. Do they have the box in a bag like Pirate Ship does? How's my picture look on this camera? It's the first time I've ever used this one out here in the shop. Oh, Annie, eBay shipping. If you have any questions, contact us. Thanks, Rhonda. Will you drop our email so that Annie can contact us if she has questions about eBay shipping? They don't do cubic, but sometimes the box rate is cheaper. All right, James, I'm going to check it out. I just started using Parcel Path not too long ago. I saw somebody make a comment about that, and I went over there, and some of these FedEx prices, I can't beat them. So yeah, Annie, any questions? Shoot us an email. We'll get with you. Lola J, welcome. All right, so on eBay shipping, especially when you're first starting out, I would do what they call, what do they call it over there? Calculated shipping. That's what it is. So go ahead and box up your item, how you're going to ship it, measure it, weigh it, put that stuff, put the dimensions and the weight in your listing. When you're creating the listing, click that the buyer pays shipping and click calculated shipping. And that's all you have to do. Whoever goes to purchase that item the eBay will then calculate the shipping that it's going to cost to come from wherever you're at, Jacksonville, all the way to wherever they're at, based on the dimensions of the box and the weight that you put in when you created the ad. So you don't have, and then once you become a top rated seller, you get a discount on shipping. So you actually start to make a little bit of money on shipping, and the shipping starts to pay for your supplies and stuff too. So that's a reason to get to listing and get to that top rated seller category. So James, you're saying you can sync the GoShippo with your eBay account? James. I didn't even know y'all had a group text, Rhonda, between all y'all mods. Not a problem, Nikki. Any questions, you know how to get a hold of us. James, I'm going to have to look into this, connecting it to my eBay account. The only time I use Pirate Ship and Parcel Path so far is for my auctions, and every now and then I'll copy and paste an email, address from eBay over to Pirate Ship because I get a better rate. Oh yeah, I'm sure the mods are talking about us all. I'm sure you did see my name on there, Julie. Or the Georgia border. Where are you located at, Annie? Annie, Austin, maybe Texas, just to get. Pensacola. Pensacola's nice. We call y'all panhandlers over here on this part of Florida. Where are you at in Florida, James? Nancy, no. Nancy, I'm fixing to get busy on your shipping. I'm taking a break before I start it because you know what all it is. Gulf Coast. That's a big section of Florida there, James. Are you in the armpit? From Sanibel Island. 2, 3. Hey, Jill, how far is Sanibel south of Tampa? I believe I think I'm about 3.5 hours from Sanibel. About 85 miles south of Tampa. So it's about an hour and a half for me to Tampa. So probably about another hour and 20. So 3 hours I could be to Sanibel. The other Florida called Alabama. But I think you're in northern Alabama, aren't you, Nancy? Yeah, Julie, let us know when y'all come to Florida. We'll hunt you down. Yeah, I've heard Pensacola is called Lower LA, Lower Alabama. I have a nice museum out there in Pensacola. I've been to that a few times. Yeah, Nancy, I researched how far it would be for me to drive to your house with all of this stuff. It's just a little bit too far, so I'm going to ship it. Your beaches are on the Tennessee River. My white shipping bags, I order them off of eBay. I can. My big ones are 24 by 24, and let me see if I can find how much I paid for them. Again. Open. How am I now? Can you hear me? Rhonda, can you hear me?